What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full Splash team. Okay, this was the winning theme team here. Now, obviously you can't win using Splash at all on 6 Pokemon. So, what I took from this comment, I thought, well, I'll pick 6 Pokemon that learn Splash, but I have to use Splash at least once with all the Pokemon. So that was my kind of little self-challenge. Also, quickly people, yesterday's video, I don't think YouTube actually sent it out properly. So you did definitely check that one out. That's my Pokemon Beach team. If you guys didn't know about that or didn't see it, could you just leave a comment in the comment section? That'd be really cool, just so I can see, if anyone actually didn't see it or YouTube sort of messed up on their end. Oh, and also any feedback and theme teams suggestions are welcome in the comment section too. Let's get into this one. But yeah, that was really strange yesterday. I definitely think it was on YouTube's end. I'm hoping it was, because that kind of solves my question. Alright, so we have a Johnny Magikarp lead here versus the Go-Goat. This is a Flail set here with Bounce and Tackle. Now, I actually went between the Normalium Z for Breakneck Blitz, which looks absolutely hilarious, and I went between the Focus Sash with them for the items. Okay, so a wonderful start there. Tried to take Go-Goat out with a crit on Bounce. Even get the Parahax, but it didn't happen. Okay, so we have the Delibird set here. Now, I had to try and make Splash viable on my strategies, which was quite hard because there's really no strategies, well, very, very little, so I had to come up with some strategies. Anyway, so we have Electro coming here, which is going to use Rain Dance, which straight away tells me it's either going to use Thunder or some of the other Pokemon are going to get support from the Rain. Wasting no time here, going for the Ice Punch on Electrode. Okay, so on this I had Splash as well. I had, the idea on this one was Splash and Destiny Bond there, so I could take a Pokemon out with that one, and Focus Sash there. Obviously, this team got wrecked by Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, I get paralyzed there, and that's going to take out the Electrode with the second Ice Punch, which is cool. So I was able to use Splash at least once on all my Pokemon. So sometimes, some of the battles, I wasn't able to use it. So if I had, no options and had to use an attack, damn, son, that Zigzagoon, by the way, I could use a move. But if I had, if I had full health and I had plenty of time to use it, I made sure I used Splash to, instead of just adding extra layer of, trickiness to this theme. Alright, so we have a Wynaut here. I'm going to use my Splash. Now, Zigzagoon is locked in there. It's going to use the Dig against me, which is not going to do too much. I'm going to go for the counter on this set. Now, this set was very, very funny. I had Mirror Coat and counter on this, obviously. I also had Destiny Bond in this, and I had Splash. Now, I gave this Quick Claw because since Wynaut is such a slow Pokemon, I could get Quick Claw Destiny Bond kills, which surprisingly worked a lot of the time. It was very, very funny and nice and unsuspecting. Okay, so we have Lampert coming in here. I'm very weak to Ghost types, I already know that. It's going to use Will-O-Wisp there instead. I was expecting a Ghost type move, so I just went for the Mirror Coat there. There wasn't really much I could actually do. Okay, so now, since I'm burned, it's going to use Hex against me, which is going to double on base power. And since I'm not a super bulky Wynaut set, I'm just running max health and split defenses, I'm definitely going to go down to that one. So, pretty close battle at the moment. So, bringing in Skiploom, I'm very, very happy to use this. Haven't used Skiploom for a good amount of time. Now, I come up with a pretty bulky set here. We've got max health, I've thrown Everlight on it. I've got Infiltrator as well, so I can use Toxic behind subs. It's got Splash, of course. I normally have Leech Seed instead of Splash. It also has Cotton Guard to boost up its defense. It's a special defensive Skiploom. And I've got Synesis as well to heal myself up there. So that's my set, and it works rather good here. Okay, so I'm going to get the Will-O-Wisp there from the Lampert. This is a Trapping Fire Spin set with Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin. So you get trapped in, you get hit by the burn, and also has Hex there to hit me for double damage from that burn. So pretty cool set there. I'm not sure if it was the Everlight set itself, but like a lot of these NFV Pokemon do run Everlight, it's just nice on them. There. Okay, so here I was thinking about the Pokemon after the Lampert. I was pretty sure I could outstall this thing. As I said, I'm very, very special defensive. If it didn't have a hidden Fire Blast or something, I was cool. Okay, so it's got the Fire Spin that's only showing that, so I was thinking, well, let's try and set up some Cotton Guards here, which is going to give me a drastic raise in defense. So I only need to use 2 of them, and I'm already at absolute max defense, and it becomes very, very bulky. This set would even be better with Leech Seed if I got rid of Splash, but, it's a theme team, and I was running with Splash. That's why I called it Splashing 4. Now, So here, the Lampert is going to continue to attack me here. I'm just going to go for healing. There's nothing I really can't touch this thing at all. The only thing I can do was splash there. Actually, there was a couple of times where I got substitutes set up on me. I was able to get around them with the infiltrator and those sort of things, so it was really nice. Okay, so one more turn, then the Lampert is down there. The good thing is I had enough base speed here for the Skiploon to actually outspeed. So I was going first, and I was able to heal up quickly before I could actually get attacked. Obviously, I guess they were hoping for a crit. I need a drink of water. Excuse me. All right, anyways, so it's going to use Haze this turn, getting rid of all my defensive stats. So that was really annoying. Really cool set there. I like that one. I guess the Haze is there if the Lampert did trap a Pokemon in, and they started setting up on it, maybe in attack or special attack. So that's a nice set there. I like that one. Okay, also, this was against Elder Cleric on my chat, if I didn't mention that one already. If you guys want to battle me on chat, that is in the description of the video. All right, so we have Machop here. I knew there was a chance that I had Guts. I was hoping it didn't have Guts. Now it's going to use the Ice Punch against me, which is definitely, that's going to take me out a million times because it's 4 times weak, and I'm a special defensive set there. All right, so I got the Poison on Machop, which was the main thing I wanted there. Now, swapping in Hot Cross Bun, I do like that name. So this was also a Flail set. However, I used the Focus Sash and the Splash with a Flail, and I also used Endeavor on this. So not only did I make use of it being on 1 health with a Flail to give it maximum power, I used Endeavor as well to be hitting down to 1 health, which worked really, really well. Also had Foresight in this so I could land it on Ghost. So I thought that was a nice little set on these ones. This team did require a bit of thinking as well there to make it as viable as it possibly could be. Anyway, so Machop is not going to be a no-guard set. It's going to be a freaking Guts user, so it's going to be hitting really hard there. That Toxic is going to start racking up really nicely, and it's going to be dead the next turn. Going for the Flail here, that's definitely going to take out Machop, and that's exactly where I wanted to get on 1 health. Now, the last Pokemon that wasn't revealed was the Relicanth. I was like, this is perfect. I can use Endeavor here for his Flail. Wasn't going to do absolutely anything to this. It's down on 1 health. It's going to be a special Relicanth set. Going for the Scumbag Ancient Power boost there. Thankfully, it doesn't get that. I didn't really want to deal with that. Now, my last Pokemon is Pork Chop. I mean, you're probably wondering, like, oh, Pimp, you haven't used Z-Splash yet. I saved the best to last, ladies. All right, so Pork Chop is going to use Z-Splash, raising its attack by, like a drastic. And I've also got, this is a physical set. I've got Power Up Punch on this. I've got Zen Headbutt, and I've got Fire Punch. Now, I did actually swap Z-Splash between Magikarp, and I also... I kind of swapped it between these 2 Pokemon, depending on the battle, so I quite like both of them using it. Anyway, so I've got that big boost in attack, getting an additional boost in attack there. That was my Lopunny and Grumpig strategy, so the idea was to get them down to 1 health, so I could splash, get the big boost in attack, then hit them with another power-up punch to get an amazing attack stat there. And the Fire Punch is going to annihilate the Go-Go, and that is game. A very close one there. You really got to see all of the Pokemon strategy on my team there, which is great. That's what I try and aim to do as much as I possibly can. Let's get into this one. This is a battle against Dark Poison on my chat. Now we have a Quidladin lead, which was a problem. The only move I could really use against this was Bounce. So turn 1, got to use Splash, boys. Now it's going to go for the Leech Seed. Unfortunately, I was hoping it would use just a Grass type move to get me down to my Sash, but that wasn't the case. So I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I can't make use of Flail, so I have to go for the Bounce, right? That was my main thing. It's 4 times super effective, so even if it's a bulky set, it's going to do a fair amount of damage. That Wood Hammer would have hurt. Okay, so I'm in the sky. I'm getting Leech Seeded here. Now I was thinking, well, this should, even if I get a Paralyze, that'd be really, really nice. However, it has Protect, so I was like, damn, I'm completely countered here. Flail's actually going to do monkeys to this thing, and it's definitely going to be defensive there. It's not going to be able to take it out. So here I was thinking, my Magikarp is basically spent here. It's got rid of its Focus Sash, so I thought I can keep going for Bounce here, right? And I know they're going to keep going for Protect, so I'm going to get in range with the Leech Seed. It's going to keep dropping me down to health, and I'm just going to wait till I get in the lowest range of health so I can fire off, the most powerful Flail I possibly can. Not that it's going to do a hell of a lot, because even with, even with the low health, the max power Flail, Magikarp's attack stat is absolutely dreadful there. Guys, you got to stick around for the bloopers. It is so funny there. Please stick around. I can guarantee you'll get a laugh there. Had some amazing things there. All right, anyways, going for the Bounce there. I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the start, but I'm going to mention it again anyway. So while I'm just bouncing and in the air and getting protected, if you didn't actually see, I think it was last night or the night before video, just let me know in the comment section. I just want to know if YouTube actually broke. And if you didn't see that, I'm going to leave it in the description of the video at the top there. Please go watch that one. Like, I actually spent like a long time on that video. I was like nobody got to see, like hardly any, like a quarter of my audience actually got to see it, which was really like, which really sucked there. Anyways, YouTube being YouTube, I guess. So the flail doesn't do anything at all. Of course, it's a bulky set and it's magic up. So yeah, that first couple of turns there was that Quilladin and magic up thing there. All right, so it's going to get its recovery back from the leech seed, swapping in hot cross bond. Now, my idea here is, you're probably guessing, I want to get this thing down into the Endeavor range so that I can finish off with the flail. Unfortunately, it's going to go for the toxic here, so not a very good start. I'm getting countered really hard by this thing. This made it very difficult. I had another Pokemon that could get past this, but it would require a little bit of setup. I was very worried about this Quilladin. Anyway, so they're going to swap it out and bring in their Kingler here. So I was like, okay, that's all right, I guess. But going for the Endeavor there anyway, because I knew that I have less health there because I'm running a sweeping set. Now, here I was like, well, I can just go for Flail here again because we're on the same amount of health. That's not going to do anything. It's going to go for a Guillotine. It's a scummy Guillotine Gingler. I was getting triggered. I'm like, I know this is going to land. And plus, the animation of a Guillotine is really, really funny too. Anyway, so Guillotine misses for the second time, thank God. And I'm slowly dying to poison here. So I was thinking, if it misses the next time, I can hit this thing with like a really, really powerful flail there. And it's got nice base defense itself. Guillotine misses for the third time, thank God. And I'm going to get taken all the way nearly down to 10 health there. So nearly killing me. Next turn, I knew that I was going to die. The flail kicks off, and that's probably just enough to take out the Kingler. I'm going to go down to the poison there, but man, I dodged a bullet there. Well, I dodged a really massive claw. So, Bunnery is down, but don't worry, guys. We've got another fresh Pokemon Sash here. This was, speaking of salt, this was really, really salty. Like, this is up there with the salty moments. All right, so I've got to go for my splash here, boys. And we're going to splash. Nothing happened, of course. Now, we've got Regigigas using a Z move. I love Regigigas is my favorite legendary Pokemon. So every time I see it, I'm like, this is so cool. I love seeing it in action. Okay, guys, we've got to do that full Regigigas team one time. Someone's got to hit that up in the comments. Like, seriously. Anyways, it's going to use Breakneck Blitz. Holy shit. Oh, guys, where are those three fingers going to go? I don't want to know. Guys, they definitely went in Delibird's bag. Winky face. Anyway, so I'm down on 1 health here. I'm going to go for the Destiny Bond. I'm like, this is great that Regigigas is going to take me out. Then it's going to go for the Hyper Beam. It freaking misses. I'm like, no. So I'm going to go for it again. But obviously, as you know, it doesn't work in concession anymore. It fails. And I'm going to get another Hyper Beam to the face. And that's my Delibird down. Oh, I could have used Ice Punch. It would have done monkeys. And man, that was really, really salty. Okay, so I've got to avenge the Delibird here. Bring in Why Not, because, why not? Now, I'm going to use the Splash here while it's on recharge. Got to use that Splash, guys. So nothing happens, which I bet you never saw coming. Now it's going to go for the Hyper Beam here again. I thought it might go for that, so I went for the Mirror Coat. Does a crap load of damage to me there. Since special moves are not affected by slow start ever, so special Regigigas are quite fun to use. That Mirror Coat absolutely annihilates Regigigas, which is good, so I was very happy to get that down. It's a very scary Pokemon. It's very fun. I love Regigigas. Anyway, so Trimecha is going to come in. Another really cool Pokemon to see. It's going to take me out with a Charge Beam and get a boost there. So it's a sweeping set. Why Not is down. I was hoping to get the Scumbag Quick Claw Destiny Bond. Anyways, swapping in, splashing here. This is my special defensive wall. The only thing I was really worried about was like Hidden Power Ice or something like that. That could be a problem. And I wasn't sure if it had like Heal Bell at all, because it is, it basically is a bell. So there's a good chance it has Heal Bell. Anyway, so it's going to go for the Charge Beam there. I was hoping it was just a full-out sweeping special boosting set with Charge Beam. Anyway, so I got the Poison up, which is nice here. I really can't do much here. I just thought, well, I've got to use my Splash anyway, so let's go for the Splash. Got to use that. Now it's going to go for the Hidden Power. I was like, oh no, this is bad. It's hot, it's ice, isn't it? And it's going to take me out there. Super effective. I'd say that was ice. That definitely wouldn't have been fire. I would have tanked that. So that's down. My last Pokemon is Pork Chop. I haven't used the Z move yet, so I thought, let's do it. Since I got reasonable bulk in Grumpig, I do like Grumpig. It's a really nice Pokemon. You don't see it being used for a physical attacker either, but it's got all the makings to, not really the makings, but it does have a nice physical move for it and does have a chance, an opportunity to set up its physical prowess too. Okay, so going for the splash, getting my boost. Going to get hit by yet another charge beam here. Man, this thing's got like a lot of special attack boost. It can't hit me for stab. So if it's hidden power ice, I've got thick fat. It's not going to do anything. Its stab's not going to do anything. So I guess charge beam was the next best option, I'm guessing. So I'm going for the power up punch there. I need to raise my attack. The charge beam is going to come my way again. So it's going to get a third attack boost there. A special attack boost. That poison is working its way down nicely. Not quite in the range of power up punch. So here I'm going to have to go for the Zen headbutt. I was actually hiding one of my moves back there. And that's going to take out the Chime Meko there, which was wrecking my team. So really cool to see that one used. Okay, so 2 more Pokemon. We have Snape here, which is the Arbok. Now, I was a bit scared of Sucker Punch here. It's going to have Intimidate as well, which was bad. So here I just went for Zen Headbutt. Almost went for Splash there, expecting the Sucker Punch to try and play some mind games. Glad I didn't, because that takes Snape out there, and that's down. The last Pokemon, the last Pokemon to be revealed is the Articuno. Now, I had Fire Punch on this thing. Since I got a drop in attack, I knew this probably wouldn't kill because it's very, very bulky. Articuno is going to go for the Ancient Power. Its Ice moves wouldn't be very effective against me with the Thick Fat. And I do take that one just due to the Grumpy's bulk there. I'm able to get a second Fire Punch off here, which is going to be enough to take out the Articuno there, which is nice. I love when Grumpy attacks. It looks so awesome. It like just jumps straight off there, like straight off his little spriggy tail. Okay, so the last Pokemon is the Quidladin. I knew that I wouldn't be able to take this thing out with a Fire Punch. I had to go for the Scumbag Zen Headbutt, hoping I could get a flinch and do it again. And going for that one, unfortunately, I don't get it. And it's going to finish me off with the Wood Hammer there. And that is game. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I really tried to come back into that battle. Enjoy the bloopers, guys. This team was really, really fun. Peace out.